Welcome to Matt's Money Minute.
Perfect.
Are you guys ready for the summer wedding circuit? It's been a number of years since I've been on the wedding circuit, and I don't quite get invited to as many weddings as I did at one point in my life. Some of that could be attributed to how I behave at those weddings. But this summer I got an invite to a wedding from a cousin of mine, and that's actually part of the trip we're making out west with the family. So, but today I wanted to give some pointers for those of you who are on the wedding circuit, because it can really add up to be really expensive to go to all your friends' weddings in their late 20s and early 30s. And that's also a tough time because you're starting your career and you're trying to balance maybe student loan debt as well as being a good friend. So there's some tips that might help you save a little money on that journey. The first one is shack up with a friend. No, that is not relationship advice and not to be misconstrued as such. But if you're going to the same wedding with a bunch of friends, split a room. It can really cut the costs in half, or stay with a few friends. I think it's important to go, but also that's a great way to really cut the lodging costs in half if you're paying for that. Another thing is to say no. Are there weddings you're going to from friends you don't really care for? Maybe it's time to revisit some of those friends, because weddings can be hundreds of thousands of dollars to go attend a wedding. Do you really want to spend all that money if it's somebody that you don't really care for all that much? I know that sounds insanely cynical. And then the other thing is, one advice for those of you who need to ask time off of work, make sure you schedule time off well ahead of time so you can budget that as well. Sometimes people end up in a crunch and having to spend a lot more on flights just because they couldn't get the day off, to fly maybe at an off time. So make sure you use that in your budgeting as well. Hey, we think family and weddings and friends are way more important than money. So I'm not saying don't go to weddings, and I'm not saying don't spend your money on experiences with friends. I'm just saying these are some ways to be a little more cognizant of what you're spending on weddings, and maybe save a little money. So another great thing we do is try to do more personalized gifts. We use Etsy sometimes. I'm not trying to give away all my wedding secrets, but those are definitely ways to find maybe a more personalized, more thoughtful gift, but might also be able to save some money as well. So keep your eyes out. We'd love to hear ideas from you, and I hope that you have a awesome summer wedding circuit if that is your station in life, and hopefully some of these will help you save a few bucks here and there.